110 drivers across 37 cars will take part in the 2024 FIA World Endurance Championship. But who are they? Let's take a look. The WEC has moved to a two-class structure for 2024, with 19 cars in hypercar and 18 in the brand new LMGT3 class. In this video, I'll go over every team on the grid this season. Toyota Gazoo Racing are aiming for a record extending 6th consecutive World Championship with their GR010 hybrid that won 6 of the 7 races last year. Drivers champions Sebastian Buemi, Brendan Hartley and Ryo Hirakawa stick together in the 8 car as they look for the three-peat, whilst in car 7 new signing Nick De Vries joins Mike Conway and Kamui Kobayashi. Cadillac Racing are unique this year, with them the only team running 2 drivers instead of 3. Earl Bamber and Alex Lynn are returning to the number 2, and they'll be joined by a rotating cast of co-drivers in the longer races, starting with Sebastian Bourdais at the Qatar season opener. Porsche Penske Motorsports have made one change to their 2-car lineup with their Porsche 963. Matt Campbell joins Michael Christensen and Frederick Makowiecki in the number 5, as Kevin Estre, Andre Lotterer and Lawrence Vantor go unchanged in car 6. Isotta Fraschini, the smallest manufacturer on the hypercar grid, partnering with Duquesne team for a 1-car effort. Rookies Carl Bennett, Antonio Seravelli and Jean-Carl Vernet will be their drivers. Hertz Team Jota are expanding to a 2-car Porsche customer hypercar program, with the number 12 joining their mighty 38. In car 12 are Callum Ilott, Norman Nato and Will Stevens, whilst in number 38 we find Jenson Button, Phil Hansen and Oliver Rasmussen. BMW are making their return to Le Mans in partnership with last year's LMP2 champions, WRT, with a 2-car effort for the BMW M Hybrid V8. Raffaele Marciello, Dries Vantor and Marco Wittmann are in car 15, whilst Robin Freins, Rene Rast and Sheldon van der Linde share car 20. Alpine return to hypercar after a year away with their brand new A424 LMDH. Paul-Loup Chatin, Ferdinand Habsburg and Charles Malayse will drive car 35, with Nicolas Lapierre, Mick Schumacher and Matthew Vaxiviere in number 36. Ferrari AF Corsa are aiming for back-to-back Le Mans wins, with an unchanged driver lineup of Antonio Fuoco, Miguel Molina and Nicholas Nielsen in the 50, and James Collado, Antonio Giovinazzi and Alessandro Pierguidi in car 51. Lamborghini Iron Lynx are another new team for this year, with Mirko Bortolotti, Daniel Kvyat and Eduardo Mortara driving their number 63 Lamborghini SC63. AF Corsa are also running a privateer Ferrari hypercar, the number 83 for the trio Robert Kubica, Robert Schwartzman and Yifei. Peugeot Total Energies have shuffled their driver lineup for 2024 and are also adding a wing to their 9X8 from round 2 at Imola onwards. Mikkel Jensen, Nico Müller and Jean-Eric Werner in number 93, with Paul de Resta, Loic Duval and Stoffel van Doren in car 94. And last but not least, Proton Competition round out the hypercar grid, with their number 99 Porsche for Julian Andlauer, Neil Yarney and Harry Tinknell. In LMGT3, which runs with cars similar to those in the global GT3 formula, 9 different manufacturers are on the grid, each running 2 cars. Aston Martin are the only manufacturer to split their cars across 2 teams, Heart of Racing and D-Station Racing, although both will receive support from ProDrive. Heart of Racing have an unchanged lineup of Ian James, Daniel Mancinelli and Alex Ribras, whilst D-Station will race with Erwin Bastard, Clement Matteau and Marco Sorensen, except at Le Mans where Satoshi Hoshino replaces Matteau. BMW and WRT are bringing the Doctor to Le Mans, as Valentino Rossi headlines their two-car lineup. Valle will share the number 46 with Ahmad Al-Hati and Maxime Martin, whilst Augusto Farfus, Sean Galale and Darren Lung will be in car 31. Chevrolet have teamed up with TF Sport for 2024 to run the new GT3 Corvette. Defending WEC LMP2 champion Rui Andrade, Charlie Eastwood and Tom Van Rompuy are in number 81. Sebastian Bode, Daniel Juncadella and Hiroshi Koizumi will share car 82. AF Corsa are also responsible for Ferrari's LMGT3 effort, bringing them up to a massive 5 cars on the grid, with these two being run under the Vista AF Corsa banner. Francesco Castellacci, Thomas Floor and Davide Rigon make up an unchanged trio in the 54, with Francois Herriot, Simon Mann and Alessio Rivera sharing number 55. Ford are returning to the World Endurance Championship after 5 years away, in partnership with Proton Competition and running the new Mustang GT3. Ben Barker and last year's European Le Mans Series GT winners Ryan Hardwick and Zachary Robichon are in car 77, whilst Dennis Olsen, Mikael Pedersen and Giorgio Roda are sharing number 88. Iron Lynx are another team racing in both Hypercar and LMGT3, adding a pair of Hurricanes to their SC63. Matteo Cressoni, Frank Pereira and Claudio Schiavone will drive the number 60, with Sarah Bovey, Michelle Gatting and Dorian Pan sharing the Iron Dames 85. Lexus are another new manufacturer to the WEC, teaming up with series debutant Codis ASP. Timo Boguslavski, Arno Robben and Kelvin van der Linde will drive number 78, with 5-time FIA World Champion Jose Maria Lopez sharing the 87 with Takeshi Kimura and Esteban Masson. United Autosports are bringing McLaren back to Le Mans for the first time since 1998, fielding the 720S LMGT3 Evo. Nicholas Costa, James Cottingham and Gregoire Sauce are in number 59, with Josh Cahill, Nico Pino and Marino Sato driving number 95. And Manthey Racing and Porsche round out the grid, with cars in partnership with both EMA Motorsport and Pure Racing. Richard Leitz, Maurice Schuring and Yasser Shaheen will drive the number 91 EMA car, with the Asian Le Mans Series GT winning trio of Klaus Bachler, Alex Malikin and Joel Sturm sharing Pure's 92. At Le Mans, these 37 teams will be joined by 25 additional cars to create a mega 62-car grid for the 92nd running of the world's greatest motor race. These cars will be announced on the 19th of February, so keep an eye on my socials to find out who they'll be. Who are you supporting in the WEC this year? Please let me know in the comments below, and whilst you're down there, why not press that like button and subscribe to the channel? It really helps me out.